It's May 20th, 2015. This is a tour of my vegetable garden for this year. I just got everything in, so here's the tour. The first plant is a golden egg squash. It's a cross of a zucchini with something else that Burpee isn't telling me what it is. It certainly tastes better than just a zucchini. The only summer squash I grow. There's one fruit is just ready. I just got these in the other day into the ground, so they're sort of laying over. These are the bell peppers, they're California Wonders. And growing down the center, I've got some nasturtiums just to give it a little bit of color. Excuse me. A couple of tomato plants here that are growing kind of tight next to each other. The front one is the Mountain Magic. It's a early tomato. It's about a 2-inch tomato. It tastes so much better than Early Girl or 4th of July. This is the one to grow for an early tomato. Behind it is a Jersey Boy. It's a hybrid Better Boy sort of tomato. In the back, there's a blueberry, yet another blueberry. This one, even though it's small, is putting out quite a bit of fruit. And it looks like this will be ripening in several weeks. I don't know, 2-3 weeks, whatever. And another blueberry with a lot of fruit, but not going to be ripening very quickly. Next, more tomatoes. This is a Sun Gold cherry tomato. My favorite of the cherry tomatoes. It's a yellow cherry tomato, some flowers growing between them. This is another cherry tomato. This is Gardener's Delight. It's an heirloom tomato, and it's the first time I've ever grown it. I don't know. We'll see how it is. Okay. 3 beds of strawberries here. I just put these in this year. I thinned out the other ones and put in new beds. We'll see how they grow. The center bed, just for some color and to bring in some pollinators, I put Baby's Breath Alyssum in the center. It's pretty. Next, more tomatoes. This little tiny one here is a Sunrise Bumblebee tomato. It's supposed to grow about 3 or 4 feet tall, but it's not coming up very fast. It's a cherry tomato. It's from Burpee. I have no idea whether it's any good or not. Next there is some sage. 4 more bell peppers. This tomato is another cherry tomato. This is a Sun Sugar. I've never grown Sun Sugar, but my brother recommends it strongly, and so I'm going to give it a try. A strawberry bed that I sort of thinned out earlier this year. And in the back, the strawberry bed that did not get thinned out this year. The plants back here are old. This is probably its last year for this bed. I'll kill everything and plant something else here. You can see strawberries are just beginning to ripen. These are my first 2 that's showing any color. More tomatoes. This one is a pink brandywine. Some more of this alyssum in the center. This one is a Tasty Lee tomato, another maybe 2-inch-ish tomato. Don't know, I've never grown it before. This monstrosity here is my support to grow peas. I'm growing peas here. I've probably got about 100 pea plants here. I've got growing them very tight, 3 plants wide and maybe 30 plants in the each row. They seem to be doing pretty well. They haven't put out any fruit yet, but they're just blooming right now. Some marigolds. And then I'm growing tomatoes up strings here in the center. So the first one is a Sun Gold cherry tomato, a pink brandywine, another pink brandywine, and a red brandywine. Next bed over, this is where I've got the pumpkins, and in the center, some kohlrabi. The pumpkins will grow off to the right and off to the left, or either way, and in the center are the kohlrabi. next bed is cucumbers. I've got cucumbers. I've got some flowers again in between just to add a little color growing up the things. And some more kohlrabi. You can see that this stem is starting to swell. This will grow out about 2 or 3 inches depending on how far I let it go. Kohlrabi is one of those things you either like or you don't. And I always say that if your mother was not Eastern European, you probably won't like it because it combines the worst part of broccoli and the worst part of cabbage. But to me, they're delicious. So that's the garden for this year. Good luck.